Hey, what's up? Good afternoon to all you Bold and Beautiful fans on YouTube. I'm Justin Fleming. Now I'm here to give you my review on today's Bold and Beautiful Thursday, August 31st, 2017. Now today's Bold and Beautiful was good. It was really good today because Thomas came back, my main man, my boy, my homie G, Thomas. He came back today. Well, I'm going to get to that point because let me get to today's show, the beginning of the show. My review today. In Bill's office, he debates with Brooke about whether or not the loss of Spectra Fashions is big news. He's further irritated when Allison suggests he send Sally Spectra flowers. Brooke remarks that if Thomas had stayed, he might have been able to help them set up a shop again. She chastises Bill. Not everything is a business crisis. It's a human one. You know, I wonder how Brooke is going to feel when her new husband, her piece of shit husband Bill, burnt down Spectra and about this little lie about that Caroline's dying to drive so he can drive a wedge between Thomas and Sally, that she's this so-called autoimmune disease. But don't worry, I hope she will find out. Brooke will learn about this and she'll dump Bill. At the hospital, the doctor may let Sally go home later today. As the staff lingers in the room, Shirley muses that they need a miracle. Thomas walks in. Bam! There's your miracle. I'm glad somebody here, Thomas. He came on the show today. Here he comes to save the day. I'm glad he came back. You know what? I hope they will get back. Really, now it's time. You know, it's time for it. Now it's time for them to get back together, and it's time for Liam to tell the truth. You know, Thomas really does. Thomas and Sally, they're like the Prince Eric and Ariel of the Bold and Beautiful. Because they kind of, that's what they remind me of. Thomas and Sally, they do remind me of Prince Ariel and Eric from Prince Eric and Ariel from my childhood Disney movie that I grew up on, The Little Mermaid. Because Sally, she has red hair like Ariel, and Thomas has like blue eyes and brown, black hair like Prince Eric. And Sally, and Thomas sits down at Sally's bedside. She beams and teases, "What did you bring me, bucko?" Thomas makes her heart with his hands. Once Shirley and Saul and Dalila and Coco leave, Sally tells her boyfriend the one thing she is thankful for is that she still has him. Talk turns to Caroline. Thomas reports that she won't tell her moms about the diagnosis, so he's only her support. Sally describes the scene and at the fire, watching her designs go up in flames. She couldn't see her way forward until he walked through the door. Sally asks if he's still her champion, or did all that change. She hates to sound needy, but she is. "I need to know, Thomas. Are you back?" "Thomas, I'm begging you, man. I'm really begging you, man. Please, Thomas, come back. We need you. We really need you. We want you and Sally to reunite. Bill's bullshit drove you two apart. Yeah, we really need Thomas back. We need Thomas. We all need Thomas in our life. I know some of you agree. We all need him back." Now, Caroline arrives at Spencer Publications with Douglas, and Brooke coos at the boy before leaving. Bill complains about Caroline not convincing Thomas to stay away. Caroline points out that he was frantic for Sally and adds that he deserves better. Bill once again works to convince Caroline of the need to keep the lie going a little longer. He worries about what will transpire with Thomas and Sally. "You know what? Bill and Caroline, you two should be ashamed of yourselves for putting Thomas through hell. Bill, you let Thomas to think that Caroline was dying. You tore him and Sally apart just so you can Spectra, and you're going to pay. Sally was Thomas's life, and you and Caroline took that from him. The world took that from Thomas. Shame. Now, at Forrester Creations, Liam informed Steffi that he knows Bill is responsible for that fire at Spectra because he admitted it to him. They launch into a hushed, urgent conversation as Steffi points out this is criminal. The other Forrester staff enter, speculating about the fire. Rick thinks it's either karma or bad luck. No, I say it's bad luck, not karma. Because just because, Bill is a, because let's face it, I know what Sally did was wrong. She stole from Forrester Creations. From Forrester. But that doesn't give him the right to burn down Spectra. Just because she stole from Spectra, from Forrester, does not give him the right to burn down Spectra. It doesn't justify anything what he done. It doesn't justify anything. Not at all. Just because, it's unjustifiable. You should be ashamed of himself. Bill could have killed somebody in that fire. It doesn't give him the right to burn down Spectra. Just because Sally stole from Forrester does not give him the right to burn down Spectra. Unjustifiable, just unjustifiable. But it's not karma. It's nothing to do with karma. It's not karma. I disagree. It's not karma. Now, Liam and Steffi exchange a look. RJ reports that Coco says Sally may be released today. They talk about sending her a card and talk turns to CJ, not having insurance. Brooke arrives as they're discussing how they could help some of the displaced workers from Spectra. She relays that Bill told her about the fire and shares the news that Caroline is in town. RJ recalls that Bill wanted the Spectra building. Later, Liam and Steffi are alone with Brooke and discuss whether Bill will get the building. You know what? I hope Bradley Bill does something this September. I really do hope that he does some changes to the show. I hope he does something really good. Because I hope Bill will get exposed. He needs to do something really good. Bradley Bell. He needs to he needs to make the character Liam tell the truth. He makes him make Liam expose Bill. And Caroline will be dumped by Thomas, and he will go back to Sally. Bill will go to jail. Brooke will leave him, and might probably go back to Ridge, and everything will change. Everybody will be against Bill for good, because it's a real shame that he never pays for anything. Bill never pays. He's just like Victor Newman on The Young and Restless. Bill needs to go down for good. And I hope Bradley Bell does something good for good this September. He needs to make Caroline, Bill and Thomas and Sally get back together, because it was Bill's lie that drove them apart. He drove a wedge between them all because he just wants that Spectra building out of business. He just wants to tear it down. It was Bill's lie that broke up Thomas and Sally, and I hope that he needs to make Thomas and Sally reunite. And I like that. I hope he does something really good. And I hope Brooke will leave Bill. Because he doesn't care about anything. He doesn't care about the money. He only cares about himself and the money. He's just a poor excuse for a human being. Everything needs to change this September. So that's why my little review on today's Bold and Beautiful. Subscribe to me, Justin Fleming. Have a good afternoon. Enjoy tomorrow's Bold and Beautiful. Hit like, make a comment on my video. I'm out of here. Peace. Crap, he's back.